Hey folks, today I'm giving you 9 tips for summer weight loss. Why should you listen to me? Well, I used to weigh 320 pounds and now I'm sitting at like 160. And that's after working out and gaining some muscle. So I know a little bit about weight loss and some things about weight maintenance. And I've made many videos about how to lose weight, what you should do, summer weight loss, New Year's weight loss. You can check out all those videos on my channel. I even have a whole playlist for beginners on weight loss and weight maintenance. So be sure to check those out. But today's video, I really wanted to focus on all of the little in-between tips that you never really hear about. So like the things that other people don't really talk about, things I haven't really spoken about in my videos, just the things you don't really ever think about. So today we are getting started with our 9 tips for summer weight loss. So my first tip is realizing that weight loss isn't gonna happen overnight. No matter how much weight you have, it's not overnight. And I know that that's pretty, simple to understand. Don't allow that anxiety of just wishing it were overnight keep you from starting. The best time to start was a year ago. The second best time to start is now. So go ahead and take the plunge. You know what? We are a couple months away from summer. If you want to lose weight for summer, start right now. Start today. Start during this video. And I promise you, once you start losing and seeing those first couple pounds come off, you're going to be so motivated. You won't even be thinking about like the long term. You're just going to be like, yeah, I want to see the next couple pounds come off. So it's worth it. Start now. Start as soon as possible. The second tip is to choose a method that's sustainable for you. So for me, it was keto. I saw, people talking about it and it looked like, hey, I can eat that food. It all looks good. I'm going to lose some weight doing that. But even when you choose your method, you have to adapt it to your lifestyle. So many people talk about the high-fat keto. I didn't really follow high-fat keto, but I was still able to lose weight. So even though you're joining these communities and you're looking at like the major rules for whatever type of weight loss lifestyle you want to follow, make sure it fits you and your lifestyle, adapt it to your needs, because if it's not sustainable, it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to lose as much weight as you want, or you won't be able to keep it off. Sustainability is so important. So, just your girl telling you, if something that people are saying doesn't sound sustainable to you, don't do it. Now, while it's sustainable, you also have to make sure that your calories are at a deficit or you're not going to lose weight. Some people are too afraid to tell you that because they want you to listen. I keep it straight. Calories in, calories out. That's like the bottom line for any type of weight loss diet. That was the bottom line for keto for me. If you're overeating on any type of calorie, you're not going to lose weight. So even if your weight loss method does not include counting calories, you still have to make sure that you're eating less energy overall. I keep it real with y'all. I got you back. All right. Now this next rule is especially important for my late night snackers, and that is forming new rituals around your food. Now, the term ritual around food might give you bad connotations, like all the bad rituals we have. And I feel like sometimes people think if you're ritualizing food, you're forming bad food habits. But really, you need to change bad rituals or habits to the good rituals. So I'm a late night snacker. Always have been, always will be. So a ritual that keeps my eating in check is that, by the end of the day, when I'm having my sweet treat, I know that that's when I'm done eating. I'm not going to eat after that. I'm not going to go get some pork rinds. I'm not going to go get more sweet treats. I have my measured sweet treat. I have my cup of coffee sometimes, and that's it. I'm watching TV. I'm savoring my dark chocolate. I'm savoring my couple tablespoons of peanut butter, and I'm done eating. That's a ritual for me. Another ritual for me is enjoying my dinner. So usually I intermittent fast, or sometimes I have a very small lunch. It's basically a snacky type lunch. But my dinner, that's when I enjoy myself. I pour my glass of wine. I sit down with the people I love, and I maybe even turn on the TV. I don't care. Whatever your ritual is, whatever makes you happy and keeps you on track. That's the most important thing. So those rituals to me help me so much. So find the rituals that work for you. My fourth tip is that you need to actually write down the reminders that keep you on track. So in my living room, we have this bowl and it catches everything. And about a month ago, I wrote down some new reminders because after our vacation, I was kind of snacking a bit. So I wrote down, chill out, Allie, brush your teeth, and drink something. I'm not sure if they're in that order. They're in the bowl. Anyways, I eat right there on the couch. My boyfriend and I will turn on the TV at night after I've cooked or whatever, and we just enjoy our meal there. Well, right there are my reminders. Right there is usually where I want to go snack. We're watching TV, getting tired. So my reminders are right there to remind me that I need to chill out, brush my teeth, and go get something to drink. I'm not hungry. I just need to think about things. So those are my reminders. You need to write down the ones that help you. My fifth tip is that you need to find easy and relaxing hobbies that will get your mind off of food. If you are overweight, I'm sure you have this relationship with food where you incorporate it in unhealthy ways, like as a coping mechanism or as a cure for boredom. So if you have these really easy, mind-distracting things that you can do, that's going to keep your mind off of food, and that's good. And I am not judging about how lazy these activities are. My activities include scrolling Pinterest on my phone, watching TV, and scrolling through Facebook. Probably not the most mentally healthy activities, but better than me overeating and getting into this cycle of wanting to snack even though I'm not hungry and just being gluttonous. So make sure that these are easy, relaxing. You're not like going out for a walk when you don't feel like walking, okay? I'm not against exercise. I'm just saying they need to be things that are as appealing to you as eating. So if you're not somebody who just loves walking, don't do something that you don't want to do. Have a list of activities that you can turn to when you're thinking about food that are easy and lazy and fun and relaxing. Speaking of Pinterest, my next tip is to get motivated. And that means finding motivation from things that you want and things that you do not want. Yes, even negative motivation is still good motivation, I guess. So think of the things in your life that you are frustrated with because of your weight. For me, it was not being able to shop at straight size stores. It was not being able to find as cute clothing. It was not feeling confident. It was being worried about health issues. Those things motivated me and I had to keep them in the back of my mind. But then also I had all of these things that I really wanted. I wanted to look beautiful in a wedding dress one day. I wanted to feel more confident. I wanted to not be nervous in an interview for work because I knew that overweight people were more often turned down than slender people. I wanted all of these things and they were always in the back of my head motivating me. So you've got to keep those, both positive and negative motivation. I don't think a whole lot of people talk about negative motivation, but we do need to know, the things that we are afraid of and remembering how getting healthy can keep those things away from us, the bad things. We don't want them. My seventh tip is to find ways that you can enjoy your diet so that it's sustainable. For me, I love to eat out. Eating with friends and people I love is one of my most favorite activities. I cherish it so much. Not only because of the food, but it's just the time when people sit down and they focus on one another and I don't know. So being able to eat out on keto is very important to me and luckily I can go basically anywhere on keto. But also like for me, being able to bring food that people enjoy to like a house party. Being able to partake in adult beverages, enjoying a keto-friendly sweet treat. So all of these things make my lifestyle sustainable for me. So for whichever weight loss lifestyle you choose, you need to make sure that you can enjoy it, that you can have those times of a little bit of indulgence, and that makes it sustainable. If you want to lose weight and maintain that weight loss, sustainability is so important. My next tip, sometimes I can go either way, but I'm gonna say it as a tip anyway. Avoid cheat days. Now, I'm not perfect, obviously, and I've even made videos about how I talk about my binging. My thing with cheat days is that mentally we are saying, I'm not really enjoying this lifestyle that should be sustainable, so I'm going to cheat. As I was losing weight, I never binged. I never really went off the diet at all because I enjoyed it. I loved the way that I was starting to look. It was just sustainable on its own. And now that I'm in maintenance, I do take that time to think, am I never going to eat, just all that I want ever again? So then that's when the binginess happens. I never really plan on binging. It just happens, when the inhibitions are low. So in a way I have cheat days, but I don't plan for them. So I say avoid cheat days because it can take a long time to bounce back. I lose a good week, from water weight fluctuations after a binge day. And they can be demotivating. So I just say avoid cheat days. I think that they set us up mentally to think that we're not happy on our weight loss lifestyle day to day. And looking forward to binging and cheating, I don't know, it just doesn't seem very healthy to me. That's just my 2 cents. What do you think? Let me know. And then my 9th and final tip, I'm sorry it's not an even 10, is to avoid the food nerves. Now, if you're anything like me, you get so worked up emotionally when you're thinking about food. So you're cooking food, you're thinking, did I make enough? Oh no, what if I didn't make enough? Am I gonna feel full? Am I gonna be able to fast tomorrow maybe if you're into intermittent fasting? Maybe you go out to eat and they didn't make something exactly the way that you wanted it. It's something you could eat, but it's just not exactly what you wanted. And you kind of get this emotional, nervousness. You're like, but this was my one time to kind of enjoy my night. I'm going out, once a week on date night or something. And I don't know, sometimes I get really nervous about the food that I'm eating. And I literally have to just tell myself to chill out. So I'm telling you that too. Whenever you feel that nervousness about food, you're getting really emotional about it, and it's usually a negative emotion, you gotta tell yourself to chill out. I have these, moments where I get so anxious about food, and I just need to tell myself, you know what, Allie? Yeah, you're planning on fasting tomorrow. If this isn't a big enough meal, just don't fast. Go get something for lunch. Okay, I have so many emotions when it comes to food. I literally just have to sometimes tell myself, even out loud, chill out. Anyway, those are my tips for the things that I don't think people will often tell you. They're kind of like the in the gap tips. But please let me know, what are your tips for the in-betweens? What are your little secret tips when it comes to weight loss or weight maintenance? It's about summertime. It was like 75 degrees today, although it's gonna be chilly again next week, so I'm wearing my dress while I can. We're in full spring right now where I live. It's just gonna go back and forth for a month or so. But these are my weight loss tips for summer, so please let me know what I missed down below. But like I said, if you want to find like how-tos, step-by-step tips for weight loss, especially with keto, be sure to check out my videos. I've made lots. I think that they're informative, and I would suggest them to people who are just starting out. If you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe. That would help me out so much. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I will link all of that down below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Allie. Have a good one. Bye.